So I want to ask the ministry, you sent our principals 109 shillings to run for the first term. How are they going to run the schools? And if on the other side you say it is for the first term, are you then clarifying to Kenyans that capitation is actually 15,000 as it was sent last year? Because the capitation that was sent last year was 15,384 shillings per learner in our senior secondary schools. How can you then purport on writing that capitation is 22,000 and in practice you are releasing 15,000? How are our schools supposed to run? The government released 26 billion for senior secondary schools last week. And this is after Kenyans brought up the issue and the voices were too loud for the government to ignore, and they rescinded the decision of increasing the day secondary school fees. But unfortunately, out of the 26 billion they released, they should face Kenyans and clarify this 26 billion shillings is for which term? And this is a very consequential question, even the principals are asking. Because by the close of the academic year of 2025, the government had arrears of capitations for only senior secondary in day schools of 22.5 billion Kenya shillings. And therefore it means the government only released 3.5 billion shillings for the first term, which amounts to around 109 shillings per learner in our senior secondary schools. Funded schools in the year 2026. You've only sent 109 shillings only to run our schools for this term. This first phase, we are going to make it as our obligation, first of all, to make all the stakeholders aware that what the government is saying is actually not true. It is incorrect. And we are going to observe within this term on the behavior, the demeanor, the body language of government, and especially in terms of sending money, not stories. And by the time we are going to the midterm, we expect the government to have sent the real money for this term. Failure to which we are going to mobilize all the Kenyan parents to demand what is their right. And their right is that they pay taxes. Free basic education has been there in Kenya. The Kenyan parents cannot continue to observe silently as the government continues to tear down and annihilate